Hello YouTubes, and welcome to episode 31 of my Dwarf Fortress Let's Play. My name is Skwerel, and this is the Nobleboulders Fortress. When we left off last week, we were working on our meat lair, as I'm affectionately calling it, which has been an endless source of cave-ins and terror and horrible things. Yay. I did finally get the whole thing channeled out, so it should now all be considered outside. Except for like 2 squares. But at minimum, all of our meat area except for that 1 square is considered outside. So hopefully we won't have any issues with miasma in here. We did have to rebuild a couple buildings after a couple more unfortunate cave-in incidents. So that's still a thing. But we are finished, and we are currently working on building out our... Oh, it's the above ground tag that we wanted, not the inside tag. Right? Yeah. It's that light above ground thing. Okay, so we set the floor to be built, so that's going, and then I had a dwarf who was struck by a fey mood, so I decided to pause it so that we could see what's going on. I also made a couple notes of some stuff that I want to do, and I found a cool little trick that's going to help our building go a little bit faster. So we're going to follow our fey mood fella here and see what he does. That was a little strange. Okay. Well, actually, that right there tells us we do have a vulnerability in our fortress also. We have a ramp that's hanging out. Okay, so he's grabbed a mason's workshop. And he's going to grab... Oh, interesting. He's grabbing ore. Okay. Oh, chickens have hatched. Cool. That's a really creepy sound. I believe that was more chickens hatching. Okay, now what is he grabbing? He's grabbing more ore. Okay. So he's grabbing some of this, what is this? Ganorite ore? Okay. Sure, sure. Just curious, what is this? Potash. Another baby's been born. Okay. If he just makes a bunch of stuff out of ore rocks, this is going to be a little weird. Now what's he grabbing? He's heading for the staircase. Strange mood, this guy. Okay, he got some leather. So he's got leather and rocks. Now what's he going for? Going for something else. My guess is going to be... My guess is more leather. Oh, nope, he's grabbing some wood. He went an awful long way to get, like, the absolute least convenient piece of wood he could possibly get. He's still going. Now he's getting a gem. My goodness, what is he building? Looks like going for another gem. And he's going to get something else. More wood again. Okay. I definitely need to patch that hole up. That's not cool. Okay, he's begun his strange construction. Okay, so let's take care of this hole. Let me remove upstairs. Okay, there's not a corresponding one there. Uh-oh. The Cyclops Cyclops guy has come. Okay, so we need to do some stuff here. Oh geez, I hope he doesn't come in through the roof. Okay, it looks like that was built, so we're good. So we need to go to our military here. We need to go to alerts, and we need to set emergency. That'll confine our guys to the inside. We also need to pull the lever corresponding with that door, which I believe is the middle one in here. Let's just make sure. I believe I should. Did I place points for those? I didn't. I need to do that. Okay, so we're going to pull the lever. Someone should do that fairly quickly. And then the last thing that I want to do is make sure that all of my archers are stationed here. So we want to grab military, squads, A and B. And we're going to move to here. Bunch of cancellation notices. Okay, that's really annoying. So we're going to go into Sound Sense here and turn off some of those. Where is it? Here it is. So we're going to go only important messages. There we go. So everyone's coming back inside. Okay, here comes the giant. He killed a dwarf. My archers are shooting at him. Who did he kill? Okay, so I have Metab. Metab Shalance's spattered blood. Okay. And the shooting at the, oh, we need to also get these things ready to go. Prepare to fire. Prepare to fire. Prepare to fire. Prepare to fire. And if he starts crossing the bridge, we're going to start shooting at him. Uh-oh. Did he get another one? He might have gotten 2 dwarves. Get him, get him. Well, they're shooting at him. Rather ineffectively, unfortunately. Let's see, units. Here's uninvited guest. View unit. Okay, yeah, they're hitting him. Unfortunately, they keep hitting him in the in the arms. His right upper arm is broken. His right upper arm is cut open. His right hand is broken. His right hand is cut open. His left foot is fractured. His left foot is cut open. His right lower leg is fractured. His right lower leg is cut open. His left upper leg is fractured. His left upper leg is cut open. His upper body is cut open. His lower body is cut open. His stomach is bruised. His liver is bruised. His left floating ribs are fractured. His left false ribs are fractured. Okay, so they are actually hitting him. Okay, so what I'm going to do is give a kill order here. For A, B. So no, we're just going to leave it as is. It's fine. Because if I give the kill order, then they're going to run out and try to start hitting him. And we don't want that. I'm noticing here I'm losing a lot of bolts because this area is blocked off. So what I want to do after this guy is dead is dig this out, maybe channel down a layer, so that the bolts can fly through and fall down below. Because I am losing a lot of bolts. Oh, is he gone? Is he dead? I think we got him. We got him. All right. So we can go to our military. We can go to alerts. We can set the alert to inactive. We can go to our squads and cancel their orders. So they're going to go back to active training. Okay, good. Now we can reclaim all of our bolts. So D, B, C. Got a few down here. Actually, I have a few up here also. And then we have this one over here. I'm assuming that's it. Okay, and then we can pull the lever down here in our dining room. Okay, good, 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 good. Settled. Oh right, and we can change the order on these siege engines back to not in use. Okay, so now we're going to go in and go into Sound Sense, turn it back to everything. There we go. You made a bed. Okay. Let's see it. A pallet for dwarfs to sleep on, which must be made from wood. It prevents stress of sleeping on the ground and can be used to designate a bedroom used by one dwarf or couple, a dormitory used by multiple dwarves, or a barracks. View selected. Right, description. This is a self-right bed. All craft workmanship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with oval granite cabochons, decorated with peachwood and encircled with bands of cushion self-right cabochons and baguette-cut violet specerites. The subject menaces with spikes of giant green tree frog leather, violet specerite, and peach wood. Sweet. So we got a bed. What am I going to do with a bed? I could put that in Mayor's room. Actually, let's do that. So this is the Mayor's room. So we're going to remove the building. Or resume. It's going to make the Mayor not happy for a little bit. But once that's moved, we're going to rebuild it with that artifact bed. You have someone coming to take care of that shortly. Maybe. Is he removing it or is he sleeping in it? No job. Okay, he's just hanging out. I really wish there were a way to suppress those. It's really annoying. Oh, wait, nope. Noble. Come on. Can you promote jobs in here? Nope. Oh, maybe. Doing it? Yeah, he's doing it. They're going to build a bed. Here. The artifact. Okay, now someone will come in and put that down. Okay. So some of these floor areas have been suspended or have been canceled. We can restart them. That spot and looks like that spot. Actually, we don't need that one. Okay, that looks like that's all of them. We do need to build some buildings here. Workshop, butcher, you, here, and a tanner, N, here. Not sure, I'm guessing they were in the process of being built and got canceled. I guess. And looks like we have an up ramp here that can be removed. Okay. Someone is stinking up in the hospital. So let's make sure that these are set to be used for tombs. No. I want to make it available for burial. Need to make sure that those guys get carried up there. Oh, we have a water leak. Okay, let's see if we can figure out where the water is leaking. We have a floodgate there. There it is, right there. Okay, so what we need to do then is DN. I believe we have to remove that one. DN. So really there's no reason to have this coming up here. So really, I could just go remove this and then build a wall here. Right? Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to cycle through one step until we get a 1 on that. And then we're going to build a wall right there. And then I'm going to have to play the cancellation notice game to get that fixed. Play the cancellation spam game for a little bit. Come on. Come on. Making very slow progress. This is what it is like to do the slit method to get through an aquifer. Okay. Now we're just waiting on the save to go. Building walls is slow and laborious work underwater. And unfortunately, it's filling up more and more, so it's going to become more and more difficult to get that done. I know I've mentioned this before, but the lesson that we're learning Okay, construction initiated. We're making progress.
Sorry, sir, I can't do it.
Yep.
Sir, a baby's been born.
Oh, that's just great. Look at the feet.
Okay.
No, I can't do it.
Not sure if the river's going to start freezing or not. It'd be nice if it did.
No, I can't do it.
And it doesn't seem like it, but we are making progress. I don't think I've actually shown this process, so it's just not a bad thing that you get to see it. This is essentially what you have to do if you're trying to build a wall anywhere that there's water. You have to wait till you get down to 1, a level of 1, which is why I like to leave the water levels on. And then you just sit there on it, and every time you get a cancellation notice, you undo the cancellation.
I can do it.
Let's see, is this water filtering down? It is. Oh boy. That's a pain. Sorry if this is terribly exciting. Part of the reason why I'm persisting in this is my video editor is currently not working, and I'm looking for a new one to use. Basically, I was using one that was on a demo, and now the demo's expired, so I can't use it anymore. So it's rather difficult for me to splice videos together. Essentially what I have to do is upload both half the videos to YouTube and then splice them together using YouTube's editor. And I talked in another video about how long it takes me to upload videos, so it's just say it's not great.
Why'd you think I could do this? Oh, no way.
Sorry, sir, I can't do it.
Work.
Oh, it's that floor hatch that they're getting in through Okay.
Sir, you can't do it there. Sir, you can't do it there.
Sorry, I can't do it, sir.
Uh-oh, someone's starting to stink. Oh, let's do this. I'm going to place a refuse pile outside. Or corpses. Because this keeps happening. Put them over here. Sure, keep that miasma out of there. Construction nearly done. That's good. Means we're getting close. Oh, animal grew to become a stray yak cow. Here. I wonder if I change this to important messages. Go away, CC Cleaner. What that'll do. I'm not getting any noise for this for the suspended build. Come on. So I'm thinking about it. One thing that I can definitely do is take out this area here. So I want it to go to here. And then down here it's going to go like that. And that's actually going to be a channel here. Okay. And I remove upstairs and ramps here. Hey, it's finished. Look at that. Our wall's finished, so that should theoretically stop the flooding downstairs. Let's make sure. It does look like it. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so that's complete. Now, what's going on with our buildings here? Construction inactive. Leatherworks is fine. Waiting for someone with butchery. Someone's making totems. Okay, so let's have a look at Dwarf Therapist here and make sure that we actually have butchers. Butcher and a tanner. We have butchers and tanners right there. Down to 91 dwarves. Down to 4 miners and 1 woodcutter also. Okay. Let's see here. Z stocks. Enhance food. Search for Warhammer. Okay, all of those are in people's inventory. Good. Okay. And then I also want to check Indoor Therapist and see who has quivers and who does not. So military. I can just look at the soldiers down here. Ammo and quivers. Looks like... Yeah, it looks like everyone's pretty much good. What's he missing? Feet uncovered. So if I go Z stocks, enhance food. Yep, there are plenty of boots just sitting around waiting to be picked up, so that's not an issue there. Place clothing exact matches. Okay. Okay, so we're at 38 minutes. See what we're doing here. Okay, so we have a dirt layer there and a dirt layer there. We have 2 dirt layers that we can use for things. Okay, so I promised to show you that little tip that I found. Now we do have some water here. Okay, that's just coming in from this area here though, so that's not a huge deal. Is our kitchen still intact? Kitchen and still, they are, okay. So one thing that we are going to have to be careful about. Looks like we're good there. I just want to make sure that we're not going to dig into our well. Okay, so what I can do here. First, I want to remove designation on this area, and then I can, if I go into my dig menu and center my cursor right in the middle of my staircase, I can open up DF hack here, and then I can go dig circle filled 15, and look at that. That is actually our pattern. Now I can't use that for unfortunately I cannot use it for the brain fart for like building floors and that kind of thing, but I can at least use it to dig areas out. And I'm actually going to do that here too. I know it's mostly dug out already here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Now, if I did it here, do I have enough room? No, I'm going to bust open that if I do it. Okay, so... So I need to cancel that. So it looks like this floor I pretty much made unusable by putting my plumbing too close, as far as usable for that particular pattern of building, which is unfortunate. It's fine. We're going to get cancellations for damp stone because of some of the oddities. Yeah, because of the stuff above. Okay, so we have a kiln, we have a glass furnace, we have a soap makers. Can I actually build an ashery yet? I can. Okay, good, 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 good. So I do want a layer for bin barrel storage also. We're reserving... Let's see, do I have any blank layers here? No, I do want to dig out 2 more layers after I get this finished. So I'm going to have one for... I'm going to make a bigger dining room. Actually, I need to dig out 3 layers because I need to put... I'm going to relocate the well. And in doing so, I might try to get my issue fixed with the... with the current water situation. We'll see if there's something I can do about it. I might not be able to. What I'm going to try to do is dig a hole and basically just drop a rock in it. Or drop a rock in that channel that I already have coming out from the river, and then build a floodgate. Yep, that's the plan. Go, 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 dig, 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 dig faster. But giving me damp stone cancellations. I don't care about the damp stone. That's just because of up top. Might as well get it all done and then take care of all the damp stone at once. Although I know for sure that this has to go. And this. And this. And this. Just dig it. We don't care. We don't care if the ground above is wet. It's drying out anyway. Dig, dig, dig. Dig a hole, come on. See, it's fine, I told you. Okay. I think that's it. Looks like it. Okay. So we're gonna come down here, and I said I wanted let's think about this. I need in barrel storage, kitchen, and secondary plumbing. So I need 3 layers. So we're gonna go DFAC, dig circle filled 15. Dig circle filled 15. And dig circle filled 15. If I'm going to use this layer for water, I'm going to have to build some walls. Okay, like so. And now that this layer is dug out, we can actually use it. So we are going to build a kind of a farming area up here that also has our food production. So we're moving our food production down a layer. So I want to build a plot. I want it to be here. I want it to be that big. I want to build a kitchen. Z. There. I want to build a still. Here. And I want to build a farmer's workshop. W. Here. I want this area here to be seed that can be stored in barrels. Block all permit seeds. And that can have barrels, okay, and then another food one here. This one is also going to be seeds, but this is just going to be our indoor seeds. So we're going to have rock nuts, we're going to have plum pummets spawn, and dimple cup spawn. We're going to have cave wheat. We're going to have sweet pod. And we're going to have pigtail. And we want no barrels. Let me just double check that list, make sure I got them all. Should be 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay, we got them all. Oh, I also want to build a cairn. Is it a workshop? No, it's not a workshop. It might be. Yeah, it is. Needs a cairn. Okay. New order. Give me a cairn. Out of rock. 1. Pop it to the top. Okay. Now I want another food stockpile that's going to be here. And this is specifically just a few plants and I believe it's animal extracts. So I want all the milks here. Okay, and then I want plants. I want pigtails. I want quarry bushes, and I want sweet pods. Furniture here is going to be only plant cloth and only forbid boxes and bags. Okay. Up here is going to be all of our high value our high value food. So we want let's get meat, permit fish. We're not going to permit tallow because I do want to start making soap. We're going to go for quarry bush leaves are very high quality. Let's grab all of our flowers. Let's also grab our sugars. And that's it. Okay. Now we're going to make another one. This is just going to be brewable plants. So we're going to forbid all, and we're just going to go... let's see, permit fruit leaves. And also, let's see, forbid all of the rest of this. I'm just going to leave it as all plants except for quarry bushes and pigtails, because those are going to be for and sweet pods. And then this export area here is going to be prepared food, brew drinks, permit, and then powders. Which is going to be our dyes. Okay. Here we go. Those are going to have to be built. I'm just going to come down and take care of those. And I believe that's the last thing we're going to be doing today because we are pretty high on time. But that should sit us, that should have us sitting pretty for getting some more stuffs done here. And then right, that means I can then go up here, remove this kitchen, remove this still. I can remove these two stockpiles, which are my foods. I can remove my seed stockpiles here. What's this? Oh, that's millable plants. I can also remove these two farmers' workshops. What's this? That's pots. Right, this is just empty bags here, so we're good. Oh, I want to remove a square in this, though, because we are going to build a cairn in here. Right there. Needs a cairn. can just pull it from there. Oh, and I can, that means that I'll be able to remove this one also. And this one. Kern. Okay, I now have a kern, so we can build the new kern there. So that means I can go into Job Manager and remove that order. Okay, so we have a farming layer set up. I can cross that off my list. Still want to do, I'm going to turn this, let's see, this area into an area for processing fish, move that guy from up top to down here, and also move all of my pastured animals into one big area. I'm probably going to make this area quite a bit bigger than my other zone. But yeah. Do wish that these splints would stack and that I hadn't made quite so many. I hope I don't have an ongoing thing to make more splints. That would be a disaster. I guess I just didn't move them all when I went to go sell them. I'm gonna have to be careful about that, because I have splints just scattered all over the frickin' place here. Right, this wood stockpile can be removed. It's not needed anymore. Why is down? What do I still have down here? I have some farms. Looks like all I have left is my farms and a few stockpiles. I have an ash stockpile. A potash stockpile. So yeah, I'm actually doing fairly well. As far as getting stuff moved. This farm plot has been built, so this one is going to be just plump helmets all year round. Which means that I can let this fallow. Let's see, right now we are... What season are we in? Winter? Yeah, we're in winter, so I can go Z, 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 and then Z. So they're gonna finish the thing. Right, and then I also want to go here and go fertilize it. Is there a fertilize all seasons? Ah. Yes. It's that season. Season fertilize, which is S. Okay. Good. So as soon as this thing is done and harvested, I can scrap it, because I'm not going to need it anymore. So with the areas that we put down here, one of these is going to be a storage for bins, barrels, and pots. One of these is going to be a bigger dining room, and one of them is going to be plumbing for the dining room, because we're going to actually put the wells inside the dining room. And then what I want to do is take... So I've got my noble layer. I want to take maybe this one. I'm going to take one of these and turn it into a hospital. So that the hospital's near the well, and then I can get rid of this surface well, which is, or the surface hospital, which is kind of in my way. And this well has just turned out to be a bit of a nightmare with the collapses and stuff. So I want a bit more secure of a well area. Yeah. Oh, I can't block that off completely. Because that's the entrance to my depot, but that's going to be changing also. Essentially what I'm going to do is shift the depot back. I might even shift this staircase back. That would be a big change. So like shift the staircase back, maybe like here, and then put the depot here, and then have some room for some stockpiles around it. So I'd want, I don't know, maybe something like this would be the outside border of the circle, so it'd be something like here. Basically right where this hospital is. I need that space. But anyway, enough of that. We are over 1 hour now, so we are definitely calling this an episode right the heck now. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. If you have any comments, leave them in the comments box down below. And you have a great one. Later.